Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Today, I want to talk to you about something very close to my heart: forgiveness. I personally feel that one of the best ways for a person to get closer to Allah is by sincerely asking for forgiveness. Allah loves to forgive, Allah loves to see His creation return back to Him. In my own life, I have made many mistakes, and inshallah, Allah forgives me for them. I truly believe that only Allah can guide a person. I am not here to teach or to preach. My intention is simply that this video becomes a means for you to reflect. In other words, I want to be a zariyah, a means through which Allah guides you, and through this process I pray that Allah guides me as well. The times I have grown the most as a person, and the times I have felt closest to Allah, are the moments when I sincerely asked Him for forgiveness. Many times we don't even realize it, but we slowly begin making mistakes every single day. Over time, those mistakes turn into habits, and eventually those habits start to feel normal. But just because something feels normal does not mean it has become right. It is still wrong. So whenever you realize you've made a mistake, whether it is small or big, ask Allah for forgiveness. Because when you lose the habit of asking for forgiveness, you slowly begin to drift away from Allah. In this world, there are very few things that truly bring us closer to Allah. And one of the greatest ways to stay close to Allah is through seeking forgiveness. A person is most vulnerable when they talk about their flaws. When you speak to Allah about your mistakes, when you are completely vulnerable, when you cry. You realize that it is only Allah who truly understands your good and your bad. It is only Allah who is truly with you when all doors are closed, when you feel lost, and when you feel alone. Allah knows that a person will make the same mistake again and again and again. And yet, Allah still forgives every single time. Allah loves that you keep returning to Him. Over time, I've realized something very important. Allah often tests us with things that are extremely difficult, or with the very things that we want the most. Allah places us in difficult situations to make us worthy of what we desire. He tests us again and again to see one thing. Will this servant choose me? As human beings, we fail many of Allah's tests. But failure is not about making mistakes. True failure is when you stop going back to Allah to ask for forgiveness. That is when a person has truly failed. We must realize something very important. We need Allah, not the other way around. And we should be grateful that Allah continues to bless us despite our repeated mistakes. He still provides us with food, with life, with countless blessings. When we begin to appreciate what Allah has given us, we start seeing Allah's beauty and creation in every single aspect of our lives. We must understand this clearly. Making mistakes is not the problem. Not learning from them is the problem. Not asking for forgiveness is the problem. If you sincerely ask Allah for forgiveness, He will forgive your sins and cover them on the day of judgment. The door of forgiveness remains open until we die. Once it closes, it will never open again. I remember reading a story long ago that stayed with me. During the time of Prophet Musa, there was a man who lived his life in disobedience. He ignored the Prophet's message and spent his days walking in the forest. As time passed, he grew old. One day, during his walk, he fell beside a tree and passed away. Allah informed Prophet Musa that a man had died in the forest and instructed him to find the man and give him a proper burial. Prophet Musa asked Allah, "O Allah, why? This man was not righteous. He may not have done a single good deed in his life." Allah replied that at the moment of his death, the man looked to his left and then to his right and found no one. Completely alone, he looked up and said, "O Allah, please forgive my sins. You are the only one I have." Allah then said to Prophet Musa, "At that moment, if he had asked me to forgive all of mankind, I would have done so. How could I abandon someone who had no one but me?" From this, we must understand that Allah is always with us, no matter how lonely we feel. Even if no one is with us, even when we are lost, Allah never lets go of us. Allah is always looking for a reason to forgive us. All we have to do is turn to Him and ask. Surely, Allah forgives all sins. Indeed, He is the most forgiving, the most merciful. I hope we have all learned something today. See you soon. Wa alaikum assalam.